Hello and welcome to Mr. Tilleys Media. In this video we're going to break down 20 key things that you need to know about the legendary Tony Blackburn and his Radio 1 breakfast show. These facts will help you ace your exam and understand how this iconic show has helped shape British radio. So the first thing we can look at is BBC radio stations funding. BBC radio stations like Radio 1 are funded by the licence fee, which means they don't rely on advertising like commercial stations. It's what we, the public, have to pay for. It is regulated by Ofcom. Ofcom is the UK's communications regulator, ensuring all radio stations follow the rules and provide quality content. Radio 1 launched in 1967 to compete with pirate radio stations like Radio Caroline, which were really popular amongst younger audiences. The BBC follows a public service remit, meaning it must inform, educate and entertain the public rather than focusing on profit. Radio 1 targets a young target audience, primarily 15 to 29-year-olds with upbeat pop and chart music. Unlike commercial radio stations, Radio 1 doesn't rely on advertisements but on BBC's licence fee, ensuring a more impartial content. Digital and online streaming services such as the BBC's Radio Sounds app have now revolutionised how radio audiences listen to the radio. Raja track audience listening habits, giving radio stations the data they need to fine-tune content. Public service broadcasting means the BBC aims to serve the public with diverse content from news to entertainment to make sure that all the audience is catered for. BBC Radio 1 focuses on pop, rock, and dance music that appeals to younger audiences who are into contemporary hits. It's been like this since the 60s. Tony's show was all about the latest pop and chart music, which helped appeal to younger, music-loving listeners. Radio 1 launched to directly compete with popular pirate radio stations, which broadcasted from ships and illegal locations. Tony Blackburn was known for his friendly and upbeat style, making listeners feel like part of the show. It meant that the students were more active and engaged. Tony Blackburn engaged with his audience through letters and listeners, and use of the iconic jingles creating a personal connection. By hiring Tony Blackburn, the BBC wanted to appeal to a younger audience and attract listeners from the pirate radio stations, which had been shut down thanks to the British government. In the beginning, BBC regulations limited how much recorded music could be played, causing challenges for the BBC Radio 1's success. This was due to needle time. Some critics thought Tony's show was too similar to pirate radio stations, but it became part of the iconic youth appeal for the BBC. Tony's show helped shape modern breakfast radio formats, influencing everything from music choices to audience engagement. Tony Blackburn's breakfast show was groundbreaking for its informal style, marking a new era for the BBC radio and youth culture. So there you have it. 20 essential things you need to know about Tony Blackburn's Radio 1 breakfast show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more media studies content. See you soon.